Yeah man, you don't know, Militant General, John Rumbo, like movements for repatriation is a must, No matter how you fight on your fuss. I live it, and how you move, For you, Rasta say repatriation is a must. That means I rely upon the youth them to go back in Africa. Artists them, the real people them. The Christian them say they want to dead to go heaven, to go hear River Jordan roll. Where is River Jordan? In Africa.
Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Yeah. This is the Militant General to the Emperor, and I'm a roots reggae dancehall rapper. And our subject for the day is repatriation. First, what is repatriation? Repatriation is the process of returning an asset to its place of origin. In all demographies, from a spiritual standpoint, a physical standpoint, a mental standpoint, in every alley there could be repatriation is the process of returning an asset to its place of origin. Life itself is repatriation because, check it, if repatriation is the process of returning an asset to its place of origin, the sun rises in the morning, sets in the evening, rise the other morning. So the sun returned to its place of origin while it is setting overnight, return to the place of origin. So that is how the sun repatriate. It's a daily, minutely, secondly, hourly, every bit of life, just as mathematics. Repatriation is a must. It's an affirmation where we should all tell ourselves, because who don't want to be in the original point, the place of origin where everything has been created from. It's a great place to be. It's the place to be. A place of originality. That is the only way we're gonna see ourselves. And ourself is original. And why we have so many problems is because we ain't seeing the originality in ourselves. So we as people now, we need to repatriate. Stop from doing the wrong things, start doing the right thing, because everything, that's a next example of repatriation. That's a next process. So everything starts in righteousness, then everything gets wrong, then everything need to repatriate to the right place of origin. So that's a next place. Just like your inhale and your exhale, you have to keep repatriating the breath, to keep fueling the vocals, to keep going. So it's a process. So don't play narrow-minded and ignore the process, because it takes place in all of us. And the quicker we can identify, the faster our problems will be healed. So all these problems, these allocastic problems we're in right now, if we all repatriate, because repatriation is not just a return to Africa. Check it. I told you it starts from within self, from spirit. You have to get in the right spirit, because check it. if you're not in the right spirit, when you're reaching Africa, you're still not gonna do the right thing. So you have to repatriate, return to yourself from a spiritual aspect. Start relying, start relying more on yourself. Bring forth the self that is within you. Let that self be enlightened. Push forth that self. And that self, in return, it's gonna just take you there. Return to that place of origin. Repatriation is a must. Let it be an affirmation from an Afro man, roots reggae dancehall rapper. And reason being why I'm a roots reggae dancehall rapper, my music, the roots, I'm from Africa, the root of me, the root of all black people is from Africa. So that's my root. So when you check my music, you're gonna feel the rootedness in my music. So that declares me as a rooted artist. Reggae now, nationality, I'm born in Jamaica. And up to this point, I never left Jamaica. So everything that I'm presenting in the dancehall into a rap format is Jamaica. I soak up everything from. I never been to a next country. Only country I've been to is like in the countries, like from town to country. That's the country I've been to. Yeah, so reggae, Jamaica is reggae. So naturally I'm reggae. And dancehall, and I'm gonna put a pin on dancehall for now, because the generation of now is a more dancehall generation. And I want to let the generation of dancehall now know the legacy that they have in there. And dancehall is the biggest music of all time. And check why I tell the dancehall is the biggest music. And you need to handle it like it is the biggest music. Check it. Every music takes place in a dancehall. Dancehall is not just a genre of music. Dancehall is a setting for music. So if there's a place that hosts music, that means just like a container, and you fill the container with whatever you're gonna fill it with, you know what I mean? So dancehall is like a container. So we need the dancehall artists them to utilize dancehall to contain the things, because you see how dancehall operate now, that have a major effect for do with everything we are operate now. Dancehall music, it's not being utilized in its fullest form. We need to get more positive on the dancehall beat them, and it will generate more life in us as a people. Let us say the right things them on the beat, send the right message, and in return the right things will return. Repatriation is a must. Returning of an asset to its place of origin. Hip hop now, our formula, my lyrics, that's the way how it comes out of me. I just naturally say it. Take this right from creation. First was the Most High and his inspiration. Create the universe, the earth was all one. Mighty jungle with plants and animals. The starting of civilization. It's a man and a woman first generation. Over 1.2 billion population. Over 54 countries in this nation. The most fertile land for real plantation. To cultivate food and kill starvation. We have the formulae and also have the plants. Divided we fall, united we stand. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. So when I flow my music, when I analyze it, the whole feel of it, I'm feeling the reggae in it. I'm feeling the hip hop because how I standardize my words. My words are like, yeah, you speak English, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. You speak Jamaican patois, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. And it's not just a saying, it's a feeling. Because they say seeing is believing, but I don't really share that because you can't see pain, but all of us can feel pain. So we have to restructure some sayings that were said and push forth the accurate things. As I've said, return it to the place of origin. We need to start doing the right things right now. Now is the time. Now is the time mankind get to research them own self, because we ain't spending much time with ourselves, and in return we're not spending enough time with the Almighty. Because if you're not connecting with yourself, you're not going to connect with anything. You're not going to connect with the Almighty. You're not going to connect with the people. So you're just going to be rampant, randomly, all over. You have to be penetrative. Righteousness is communist. You have to keep it straight. Straight. You have to keep it militant. You have to keep it disciplined. Because that's what the sun does. That's what the breeze, that's what the water, that's what the sky. Mankind, we are the most inconsistent of all, because even if I check it, the animals do the same thing over and over. We're trying to do too many different things. We just need to just do the original things. And just by every one of us being original, there is gonna be a big difference. Because if I be I and you be you and you be you and you be you, everybody individual self, it's a collective difference in one. But if I be myself and you want to be myself, you want to be myself, what's gonna happen to you? So you find out enough of the self, they are empty, because those self want to be other selves. And in return, it's like unconsciousness. So we have to take it, repatriate to a state of consciousness. It's a place of origin. It's a place where you want to be. That's the place for us. And when we return to that soul-soothing place, it's going to take us to that geographical place. So it's like you want to build a house, but where you're going to start? You can't start at the roof. You have to start with the plan. And the plan is repatriation is a must. This is the Militant General to the Emperor, representing live repatriation movement. Repatriation is the process of returning an asset to its place of origin. People, let's return to our place of origin. That will fix all the problems. From wrong to right, basically. So we're having a little interview with myself and the spirits, the vibrations of these great people in flesh and in physical. Raspizzle, Marco, legendary Robert Nesta Marley, the notorious B.I.G., His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I, Militant General to the Emperor Selassie. Repatriation is a must. Merchandise, t-shirts, handkerchiefs, lighters, badges, socks, underwears, male, female. So support the mission, support yourself. If you need support, be a go-giver. Be a go-giver. And there's a book called The Go-Giver. You can check that out as well. If you need, look, who is powerful more than the Almighty? And the reason being because the Almighty is the creator of go-giving. So return to the place of origin. Let us be a go-giver. Let us not just try to take and just take in what's not ours. Just try to give. Check if everybody just represent for themselves and give their positive energy. Where would be the negative? There wouldn't be a negative energy, but we have to control our individual selves. Keep the homes them governed. Because parents, you have to know you are the first teacher, the first doctor, the first everything for your children. So you have to implant the basic teachings, doctrine, everything in them. You can't just leave the youths them to the world. That's like holocastic. More bodies than caskets. Mass murdered, mass buried in mass pits. Many burnt, being dumped as garbage. Dust to dust, and the ashes to ashes. Still getting the whips, getting the torches. Savage us, slave drivers and backer masters. Invaded us and captured us as hostages. Ransom still keep motherland in bondage. One big conspiracy by the governments. Lock the resources, keep the people suffering. And you know that poverty breeds the problems. It's business to invest in crime and violence. Ignore the cry, the pleads, the people's utterance. While you laugh, they're dying out on the other end. Divide and rule, corruption and politics, virus, diseases, poisonous and toxic. This is holocastic. This is holocastic. This is holocastic. This is holocastic. Nully. Repatriation is a must. Nully. Yeah. Support the mission. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation movement. Militant _ General IG. Militant General 07 Facebook. Militant General to the Emperor at gmail.com. The promoters, the producers, them were in need, the people, the fans were in need, that are in need of the real music. You need to reach out, because we're reaching out as well. But you know this thing is full with pure, different energies. So just identify the realness and reach out. Ready. Millie. Yeah. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Take this right from creation. First was the Most High, his inspiration. Create the universe, the earth was all one. Mighty jungle with plants and animals. The starting of civilization. It's a man and a woman first generation. 1.2 billion population over 54 countries in this nation. The most fertile land for real plantation to cultivate food and kill starvation. We have the formulae and also have the plans. Divided we fall, united we stand. Repatriation is a must, is a must. 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 Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Beat, conga, drum, make musical sound, sing redemption song, let liberation comes. Organize now and centralize now and administrate now and repatriate now. Fittest of the fittest shall survive the realness, unify the features, strengthen the weakness. Farmers and builders, doctors, teachers, revolutionary leaders fighting for freedom. Who wants a better future? Let's start with the youth. The younger and stronger, they are the bearing fruits. The way the trees nurtured, water and mold the roots. With reality and culture, Africa is the truth. Repatriation is a must, is a must. 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 Repatriation is a must, is a repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Education, Africa, to better the situation. Africa, we all need confidence, we need self-reliance to win before the race runs. Africa, we need no segregation, need organization, need communication and cooperation, rights, justification, love, unification, and the motivational spirits of the great ones. Heroes and legendaries, done in the cemeteries, the penitentiaries, the warrior salute. It's revolutionary, war if it's necessary, defend your territory, leader to make the move. Repatriation is a must, is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must. Repatriation is a must, is a must. Repatriation, 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 repatriation. Militant, general to the emperor. Repatriation is a must.